Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how to remove the radiator on a 1.9 litre DCI Renault engine. This is a Renault Trafic Mark II. It's exactly the same for Vauxhall Vivaro and Nissan Primastar. So what we're going to do, we're going to drain the system first. We're going to drain the coolant. If you're replacing your coolant, this is again another guide for how to do it. And we're going to drain the coolant first, then we're going to remove the radiator. It's very easy and very straightforward. I'm going to try and do it as quickly as I can, so let's not waste any time and let's get to work. In order to remove the radiator, the first thing I'm going to actually move is this plastic guide here. So there's a little clip, pull it out, and this should just lift up. So pull on this tab and this tab here, and this will free up. So get this out of the way. Now, what do we have? We need to drain the coolant first. But before we drain the coolant, we're gonna need to disconnect a couple of things here just before I forget. So one of them is basically holds the electric fan to one of the coolant pipes. And we need to disconnect the actual electrical fan itself. So I'm going to bring you over here to show you what I'm talking about. This here, literally one finger job, just opens up. And the plug for the electric fan, if I can get the right angle, is right here. Okay, there's a little basically tab that you push, and I'm gonna need to reach a bit more. Just squeeze it and pull down, and that's it. That's the electrical fan disconnected. Now, there's not much holding this here in place. What you have is 2 pins on each side of the radiator here, which we will undo. And to make the job easier, I'm going to use my car lift. Turn the lift on. Okay, that's as far as I want to go, just because I have quite low ceiling. And I want to show you what I'm talking about. This pin, okay, washer, that's what it is, one of these pins and a washer, and the same thing here as well. So instead of removing this plastic cover here, which is quite badly damaged as well, I don't want to remove this. I'm going to lift the radiator up, and then I will gain some access that way to the clamp, and we'll drain the coolant. Okay, so let's continue with the lifting and the removal of the radiator before we actually drain it. So grab underneath or anywhere where you find it's comfortable and just lift it up. That's all you have to do. Now, as you can see, we didn't have to remove this plastic, and we have perfect access to the coolant hose here. And there will be another thing to remove. I'm going to do it now. This is again, I believe it might be for the fan as well. I'm not 100% sure. You've got another one here. Just push on this, pull this plug out. That will then let's see if we can open this. Okay, this just pulls out. and that's not connected anymore. Okay, these two cables, one goes in here, one goes in here on the top. This temperature sensor. So it was as easy as that. What we're gonna do here, I'm gonna get my visor grips, gonna compress this, and we're gonna remove the coolant pipe. I'm gonna put obviously a bucket and some tray underneath because I don't want to spill it all over the place. Okay, so it's time to remove this clamp here for the bottom radiator hose. Your vice grips should be more than capable of doing this job. Okay, I can loosen the clamp now. Okay, we've drained the coolant now, and again repeat the same thing. Remove this clamp from the top radiator hose. And last step, gently, you don't want to break this, just remove the radiator. So the radiator and the fan should be totally free now. Just going to put it to one side to drain the remainder of the coolant, and that is the job done. This is how you remove a radiator on a Renault Trafic MK2, Vauxhall Vivaro and Nissan Primastar. Job done.